Because of the recent success of War for Cybertron, High Moon Studios has been placed back in the development seat to make Transformers Dark of the Moon, the movie-based game on the upcoming film. But because it's a movie game with small development times, will it turn into a cash grab, or has High Moon Studios made something special? The story is a prequel that takes place before the film, but it's a very loose translation of the events, and only about 2 of the events and story mode actually happened before the film. Most of the campaign just feels lame and tacked on to give the game longevity, and the fact that most of the missions are go from point A to point B killing stuff and not much other things is a bit of a problem. There are only 2 missions that actually differentiate from this formula, and they're easily the best ones. Good news, if you played Transformers War for Cybertron, you'll feel right at home with Dark of the Moon. Almost none of the controls have changed, but there is a new feature called Stealth Force. And I use the term new feature very loosely, as this mode was technically already in the previous game. One positive difference from War for Cybertron is the character balance. No longer is the Warcry cheap, the melee has been toned down, and so has the Magma Frag Launcher. The game is almost completely balanced, making for an enjoyable experience online. Speaking of online, it's almost ripped directly from War for Cybertron, right down to the menus. The annoying freezing glitch still occurs, and there's only a handful of actual maps and characters to play as. There might be DLC coming down the line, but hey, you gotta pay for that. Sadly, the multiplayer servers are worse, causing quite a bit more lag, and sometimes the levels don't even load fully, resulting in some interesting situations. Characters are still customizable, but not as much as War for Cybertron. For example, you can't choose a character's primary gun or primary ability anymore. The soundtrack is amazing. I'm not sure if it's Steve Jablowski doing the score, but it certainly sounds like it. Every gun sounds different, and the movie character voices are very well done. Though it's not all good. Due to the budget, most characters didn't actually get their movie voices, meaning the voice acting is quite bad, especially for characters like Sideswipe. The presentation is where the game loses major points, and you can tell everything is a texture swap from War for Cybertron, and because of it the textures are blurry and the game looks like a late PS1, PS2 generation game. And this is disappointing because there are moments that look generally good, like Mirage's forest level, but alas, most of the time the game looks like a blurry mess of explosions and poorly animated fire effects. It's all just so lazily done. Well, personally, I myself like the game, maybe because I like playing a Sideswipe a lot. In an unbiased world, I can't recommend it. I mean, the game is a sloppy remake of War for Cybertron in the movie aesthetic. The event missions seem bland, the lag online can almost be game-breaking, but if you really want to try it out, it's good for a rent. Sadly, like all movie-based games, development times were the nail in the coffin for Transformers Dark of the Moon.